Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keeping it real.
Thank you and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. Now again, I do want to thank all the people for their overwhelming support in doing these videos, especially the BTS community. They welcomed me with open arms as soon as I did the first video with a lot of suggestions and background and things of that nature, so I do appreciate that. This particular video I'm going to do is BTS Save Me. Now, as I looked at this, it looks like this goes back even 5 years, if I'm correct. And so it'll allow me to get even a little deeper into them. I probably should have started in some type of order, but it's kind of fun this way because I can go back and forth, and like I said, I can see certain progressions and things of that nature, unless you guys prefer me to go in a certain order. And if you do, then let me know. Otherwise, somebody, I think it was Janaya, who gave me a list of a bunch of BTS songs. I don't think they were in any particular order from what I can see, because the second one on the list was Mic Drop, and then Save Me was a little bit further down. So I just decided I picked the Mic Drop, and then I decided just to point my finger at one, and that ended up being Save Me. So that is the one that I'm going to do. Now this time I have remembered to turn on the closed captioning so I could actually understand it. But I was pretty right in the assumption of what Mic Drop was basically about. It was a bravado song about, look at me, you know, I'm here and you're there, so you can't see nothing about me, and once I say something, I'm dropping the mic because you ain't got nothing to say about me, because I'm flying around the world. I got the fancy clothes, you know, I know I got all this stuff. So I was pretty much right, because I went back and turned on the closed captioning to see exactly what that was about. So this one is Save Me. Now the first thing that comes into my mind when I picked Save Me is I was thinking about the Smallville theme song, Somebody Save Me, which I'm almost positive that this is not like a remake of that particular song, because why would you make remake that song? So without any further ado, I'm going to get to BTS and Save Me.
And here we go.
숨 쉬고 싶어 이 밤이 싫어 이젠 깨고 싶어 꿈속이 싫어 내 안에 갇혀서 난 죽어있어 Just wanna be lonely Just wanna be yours 왜 이리 깜깜한 건지 네가 없는 이곳은 위험하잖아 망가진 내 모습 구해줘 난 또 날 잡을 수 없어 내 심장 소리 들어봐 잘못 들어 널 부르잖아 이 까만 어둠 속에서 너는 이렇게 빛나니까 그 손을 내밀어줘 Save me, save me I need your love before I fall 그 손을 내밀어줘 Save me, save me I need your love before I fall 그 손을 내밀어줘 Save me 아픔을 감싸줄 유일한 손길 The best of me 난 너밖에 없지 난 다시 웃을 수 있도록 더 높여줘 네 목소리 내 심장 소리 들어봐 제멋대로 널 부르잖아 이 까만 어둠 속에서 너는 이렇게 빛나니까 그 손을 내밀어줘 Save me, save me I need your love before I fall 그 손을 내밀어줘 Save me, save me I need your love before I fall 그 손을 내밀어줘 Save me, save me Save me, baby 그 손을 내밀어줘 Save me, save me Save me, baby 고마워 내가 나게 해줬어 내가 나게 해줬어 넌 내게 나게 해줬어 몸이 크도 나게 해줬어 답답하도 나게 해줬어 꿈속에만 살던 날 깨워줬어 널 생각하면 나게 해줬어 슬픔 따위 나게 해줬어 Thank you 우리가 돼줬어 그 손을 내밀어줘 Save me, save me I need your love before I fall 그 손을 내밀어줘 Save me, save me I need your love before I fall
That's it. Okay, so I can clearly see a big difference in the music that they were doing 5 years ago and the music that they are doing right now. The first thing is that the actual quality of the music isn't like it is now. Like I don't see as much of production value going into the actual music as well as the production value of the video. It looks like they did this video for maybe $1,000, whereas the ones that they're doing now are, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars that they're doing. Their clothing was very basic there, and their haircuts were very basic, even though some might have had red hair. But it's not like they are now. So they clearly have got an upgrade. But the song, it looks like they were still working through some things, because at one time it sounded like it wanted to be like a ballad, and then at another time it wanted to be a slow mid-tempo type of dance, and then all of a sudden it kind of brought up that where, you know, it brought up the level to where it wanted to do the bass drop and be like one of those kind of dance songs. It didn't have what it has now, and that's probably a good thing. But you have to start somewhere, and I would assume this is one of their earliest stuff. Yeah, the whole video, it just looked like it was shot on a grassy plain somewhere, and it almost looks like it was all done in one complete shot, just something to get out there so people can see, which I completely understand, because that's how I got this channel started. I wanted to get something out there so people can see it, just so I could get my foot in the door. So I could understand that if that was them. I could probably say that the people that were probably producing their music back then, or as far as the artists that were, you know, actually making the music, aren't the same artists that are around today. They don't have the same producers and things like that, which you got to start somewhere. So it wasn't a bad song. Though I understand it was somebody saying "Save me before I fall." They were falling in love and stuff of that nature. A nice little teenage kind of angst type of "I'm in love with you" and, you know, that kind of thing. So it wasn't a bad song. It wasn't a bad song at all. It just needed work, and that's where we are now, to where they've got the work, they've got the producers, they got plenty of people who want to produce their songs or give them songs, and that's what happens when you're out there for a long time, and that you have the type of fan base that they have, is that people just start giving you stuff. That's how rich people stay rich, is that they get to a point where people don't want to give you stuff, so you'll talk about their things, and that's how they stay rich, because they're really not spending a lot of money in doing what they're doing. So that was BTS. That was Save Me. Please like, subscribe, just put "Save Me" in the comments, and peace.